From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your afternoon weather update.
Hey, good afternoon, folks. Pretty nice day out there, at least in terms of the sheer conditions. But boy, is it hot out there. It is 93 here in the Shoals right now with a dew point of 77 degrees. That is air you can wear. The heat index, very likely 100, 105 degrees here at the moment. Just doing some calculations in my head. Does not take a genius to know that it is absolutely brutal out there today. Seasonably above average as we head through the next couple days, I think is going to kind of be the trend here as we head through this weekend. Much of the same in southern Middle Tennessee. A little bit hazy out there. You can definitely tell that atmosphere is thick, at least optically, as we head through today. It's going to stay that way, I suspect. A few scattered storms are possible. I do think most of us will be dealing with heat more than we'll be dealing with rain, but you know, it's still possible that we'll have to keep an eye on that. I think most of that will stay north. It looks like most models do tend to agree with this solution here. Some of us maybe even flirting with 100 as we head through this afternoon, evening. More widespread rain though possible, I think, as we head into tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon as we're heading into and leaving church. You'll notice here it doesn't look particularly organized at the moment, but some of these might have some heavy downpours embedded there within it, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Temperatures might stay suppressed as we head through our Sunday as a result of that, and that might be the beginning kind of a cooling trend here as we head over the next several days. Temperatures near 90 pretty consistently tomorrow. We'll call it upper 80s with those showers and storms becoming a little more widespread again as we head through our Sunday. Consistent near 90 in northwestern Alabama as well, so much of the same, just a few degrees cooler, but again, do think that is the beginning of a cooling trend. Notice here, as we head over the next several days, slowly but surely we're taking the staircase down into the lower 80s as we head through midweek and the end portions of the work week. Notice even those lows flirting with the upper 50s as we head there through midweek. So I think, again, that will be a bit of a cooling trend. Some of the tropics are actually kind of implicating the temperatures here as we head over the next several days, next 7 to 10 days in Pacific. We'll be right around average. I really don't think we're going to be seeing that blistering heat as we head over the next couple weeks. I think we're starting to get back into this more seasonable pattern, at least in terms of what we should expect for temperatures. Speaking of tropics, do want to mention two kind of ongoing systems here. Right now we've got Franklin, which is now a hurricane. Forecast to become a major hurricane. That's going to recurve off the coast pretty much harmlessly, not going to impact the mainland U.S. However, if this does push a little bit more west, that might push this system here that has yet to form a little bit more west as well. That could bring it up something like this. This system could also just stay east and go up into Florida. It really depends. But if this takes the more northern track, we might get a little bit of rain from that. I don't think we're going to see any really inclement hurricane weather or anything like that if this does come up like this, because we'd be on the left side of it, if anything. But that might be a rainmaker over the next couple weeks if that does actually take that path. We're just kind of keeping an eye on it. I don't think it's going to be anything too impactful, but it's the time of year when tropics starts to become a factor in the forecast, so I thought it was worth mentioning there, at least in the big picture. So 7-day forecast, see what we have in store over the next several days. I do think tomorrow is the best chance of rain that most of us will see over the next 7 days. We'll call it 50-50. I think most of us are probably going to see at least one sort of shower or another. Then we kind of keep that more kind of scattered, very isolated chances through the first and middle half of the week. Then there's that cooling trend. Notice there, 81 Thursday, lower 60s for the lows there as we're heading through the overnight hours of the midweek. And then we're getting right back into the frying pan by next weekend. So all in all, I think it's just going to be a pretty decent week with some rain to wrap up our weekend. Thanks for watching this forecast update, and God bless.